Welcome to Out of the Box from Hudson County Community College. Each month we bring you timely discussions about education, people, programs, events, issues, and solutions and other things, that all of which affect the education and enrichment of the people of Hudson County and the students, faculty, and staff that we serve at Hudson County Community College. I'm Chris Reber, president of Hudson County Community College, and joining us today for a discussion about the college's nursing program are the director of that program, my colleague Carol Fasano, and a student currently enrolled in the program, Sindy Sierra. Sindy will be graduating in May and will become an RN, and we are very proud of her and all of our students. So welcome both of you.
Thank you, Chris.
Carol and Sindy, we're delighted to have you here.
Thank you.
You know, I have had the wonderful good fortune in my career, all of which has been in higher education, to have responsibility for some really wonderful nursing programs, really for many, many years in several different places. And I've been so inspired by the work of the faculty and the diligence of the students. It's exceedingly tough work, as it should be, because it's work that affects the lives of all the patients that are being served. And it's also the area of greatest occupational need in the nation. I don't have a health background, but I love being an advocate and a supporter.
That's what we need.
Nursing programs. And I will tell you, I've been affiliated with some wonderful programs, but none as inspirational as the program that you were involved in here at Hudson County Community College.
Thank you.
And could I ask you, Carol, to begin by just telling us a little about the program?
Well, we have a wonderful program, obviously. In 2 years, you can become a registered nurse if you go full-time, 3 years if you go part-time. We have a day division, we have an evening division, we have a weekend division. And we have 238 students sitting in nursing seats actually learning to be nurses at this time. And we probably have about 1,100 waiting in the back wings trying to get in through the door to become nurses. So we're very, very proud of that. And our weekend division is relatively new. It opened only last year. We now have 54 students and we're excelling. And as I was telling Dr. Reber before, we have 52% male in that division, which is really something for the nursing profession, but it's very, very big.
That is phenomenal. And actually, I think across the entire program, we have almost 30% of our students who are male,
right,
which is nationally distinctive. And it's, I think, a reflection of so many things, not only including the demographics of our region, but the changes in healthcare and in nursing. It's a profession that has grown and expanded and has really gained, I think, national attention and credibility for the life-changing work that you do. And we're very proud of our program. I might mention that 94% of the students completing our nursing program and sitting for what we call the NCLEX, which is the nursing certification exam, the exam that you must pass in order to become a registered nurse. 94% of our students in the last sitting actually succeeded and passed that test on the first try.
Right.
That's at the top of the game in nursing. It's just absolutely phenomenal. So, Sindy, how did you wind up in our program?
I actually work at Bayonne Hospital as a CNA, and many of my coworkers attended Hudson County Community College, and they just spoke phenomenal things about the program, the professors, the resources that are available to students, and it really caught my attention. So I always knew I wanted to be a nurse, and being that I'm a Hudson County resident, the school is available for me to pay. It's easier for me to pay out of pocket and easier for me to commute to, and so that's how I ended up.
And Sindy, there are a number of things I want to talk about. You actually were born in Guatemala.
Yes.
And so English is a second language for you. You emigrated here when you were a child.
Yes.
And you, Sindy, currently, not unlike so many of our students, probably more typical than atypical, you have 2 young children.
Yes, I do.
So you have a 5 and a 6-year-old?
Yes.
So you're taking care of 2 children. You're going to school full time to become a nurse.
Yes.
How do you balance all of that?
priorities, time management. It's something that has been drilled on our heads since first day of class. As future nurses, we always have to prioritize what's more important, and I try to balance, home life and school as best as I can, and the school also, with the different class time available, it helps you.
And also very notably, you actually completed your bachelor's degree back in 2012 at Felician College.
Yes.
What was the degree in, and how did you get from there to here?
I got a degree in general science and math, and it became difficult to get a career, a job with that degree. It's actually an entrance degree. But I always knew I wanted to do something, pick a profession that would help others, and being a CNA, I could see that every day, I want to become a nurse. This is something that I will be able to get more involved in taking care of that patient. I wanted to learn more of the process and be more part of that patient from stage to the process of getting better and stuff. Yeah.
Fantastic, phenomenal. And what do you hope to do after you graduate here in May?
My ultimate goal is to become a midwife. I'm interested in being that advocate for the mom delivering the baby and being part of that mom's new milestone.
So you're actually planning to graduate here, continue on for your BSN?
Yes.
And for an MSN, right?
Yes.
And you're going to be a nurse practitioner as well.
Yes, that's the goal.
And Carol, we have a lot of students that are doing that, don't we?
We have at least 60% of our students go on for their baccalaureate degree.
And can you tell us a little about the partnerships we have with other institutions?
Well, we have relationships, articulations with New Jersey City University. We also have it with the University of Phoenix. We have it with Montclair State. We have it with Ramapo. We have quite a few. But our closest ally in Jersey City here is New Jersey City University, whereby they come to our school. They teach the courses on campus when the students graduate. And also, the best part is they give classes to our students while they're still students in the nursing program.
Right.
So at winter and summer, they can go on and get their bachelor's degree. But in 15 months after graduation, you could have a BSN if you go on a regular basis.
This is an organizing principle for us at Hudson County Community College, and that is partnerships. We believe very strongly that there is educational need and value in every sector of higher education. We aspire as a comprehensive public community college to not compete with other sectors of higher education and with the K-12 community, but to partner with them so that together we can create educational and career pathways that none of our institutional partners could do on their own.
Right.
And so it becomes a win-win-win. I always say a win-win-win, with the most important win being the student, because you have the opportunity to come here and then have all of your credits from Hudson County Community College transfer to partner institutions. And each partnership creates kind of a unique model. So the one that Carol mentioned with NJCU involves the NJCU faculty being right here on the ground at Hudson County Community College, working hand in glove with our faculty and providing students seamless transition. They stay right here at Hudson and move from their associate degree to their bachelor's. And you're also finishing the bachelor's degree at a lower expense.
Yes.
Because the associate degree piece, the formative piece in the first 2 years, is less expensive. Then we have other models. I think the new partnership with Ramapo is really exciting. This is going to be what we call a 3+1 RN to BSN online degree completion program. So in the case of that partnership, students can actually stay here for 3 years, take courses at Hudson County Community College's tuition rates, with our faculty teaching some of the junior year courses offered by Ramapo, and then all of those 3 years of credits transfer to Ramapo, and you can finish completely online. at Ramapo, balancing, your life and career and educational pursuits on your schedule. And so we have other kinds of partnerships, each that has kind of a unique set of attributes. And you're thinking you're going to stay here and finish with NJCU.
Yes.
Which is great.
Yes.
And then will you immediately transfer to a master's degree program?
Yes, that's my ultimate goal. I want to just continue and finish with my midwifery degree. Yes.
Fantastic.
Very good.
So, Carol, what share with us your experience. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Carol as well. So, Carol is a nurse, of course.
Of course.
She did her bachelor's degree. She actually did 2 bachelor's degrees at NJCU.
Right.
And then her master's degree at NYU.
Correct.
And then a postmaster's certificate. And you are an adult nurse practitioner.
Certified adult nurse practitioner.
As
yes.
well as a nurse educator.
Yes.
And tell us a little about the experience you've had here with students.
My experience with I think it's my life. People say to me, what is the best part of your job? I said, I help to make the best nurses possible. And that to me is so exciting. I find that the students here have such a drive. They may be the first ones in their family going to college. They're so excited to be here. When you go to the pinning ceremony and those family members are clapping and the children are laughing, it's such a rewarding feeling because you're giving everybody this opportunity to become a nurse. And when you have that RN in your hand, no one can take it away from you unless you do something ridiculous, of course, but we're never going to do that. And additionally, you have the opportunity to make means to support your family and to keep them moving. I mean, nurses are starting with $62,000 salaries now in this area. That's a very good salary for someone to take care of their family member.
The career opportunities are phenomenal.
Yeah.
In fact, I venture to say the employment rate of our nursing graduates is probably approaching 100%.
Yeah, it's very good.
You'll have multiple opportunities
Yeah.
at each stage of your educational career as well.
And I don't think nurses, all they have the opportunities available. We think of hospitals, yes, clinics, dialysis, all with your RN. If you move on, you can become an educator, you can become a nurse practitioner like myself and like Sindy, which gives you prescriptive privileges as well. You can be a travel nurse, you can work on an ambulance squad, you can do anything. I mean, there's so much available. I worked in Greece, I worked in Italy. That ticket, anybody wants you, it's very exciting.
We also, I mentioned earlier, we partner with the K through 12 community. And so we have a growing number of students, now approaching 1,000, from 22 high schools in this region, who are actually taking college courses, Hudson County Community College courses, and earning college credit while still in high school. Some actually are graduating high school with a Hudson County Community College associate degree.
Wow.
And so for more and more of our students, it's possible to begin college early, finish an associate degree in less than 2 years, sometimes simultaneously with high school graduation, which means you can then move on to a bachelor's and graduate degree, even sooner, all of which saves money.
Exactly.
But I think, what we're learning about our high school program is so many of those students are discovering education and opportunity while still in high school and are therefore more likely to continue on. Mm-hmm. So these partnerships really have been wonderful to watch grow and develop. And our nursing program is absolutely second to none. We have a number of programs that we're so proud of here at Hudson County Community College. This is one of those programs. And it's not just our nursing program, I might add. Last summer, we were pleased to celebrate the fact that 100% of the students enrolled in our radiography program passed their certification exam. Mm-hmm. 100% in the health sciences, 94% in nursing. That's at the top of 2- and 4-year nursing and health sciences programs throughout the nation.
Yep.
Amazing, yeah.
And finally, the most important part of that is what students bring to the classroom and what they are able to take from the classroom.
Exactly.
Yes.
And we're so proud of our students. You can see by Sindy, and this represents our student body.
Yeah, thank you.
Sindy, what advice would you give to a student that's thinking about pursuing a nursing education?
I would advise them to let that ignition, that drive, don't let the flame get turned off because of all the studying going on and the demand. Because if you really want to do something, you have to make sure that you keep that light lit up. That drive will lead you to graduating and obtaining that RN degree. And the professors at Hudson County Community College, they definitely provide you with any help that you need. So if you feel like you need extra help in something, they have an open door policy, and anytime you need any clarification, they are there to help you, your classmates, the club, the tutoring that's available. There's no reason why you should feel that you're there on your own. You actually have a team behind you that would help you obtain that degree. So.
Phenomenal. If you could describe your Hudson County Community College experience in one word, what would it be?
Oh, it's been excellent. I love it here, yeah.
How about you, Carol?
I think it's very enriching, a lot of enrichment here.
So excellence, enrichment. My word is always inspiration, because a day doesn't go by that I'm not inspired by our students, our faculty, our staff. Congratulations. I look forward, Sindy, to shaking your hand at commencement in May.
Thank you.
And we hope that you stay in touch with us and keep us informed about your progress. Well, thank you so much, Carol and Sindy, for being with me today and for all you are doing as both an employee and a student of our extraordinary nursing program. And thank you all for joining us today for this session of Out of the Box. It was great having all of you with us. If you enjoyed this podcast, please share it with your friends and your family and visit our website at hccc.edu. Have a great day.